Hello, I hope you guys are having a great day. It's March 7th, and today I'm back, of course. So today I'm just going to be looking back at, mainly I'm going to be looking back at pretty much the severe weather that we saw Saturday night, or Saturday, I guess, Sunday, and even today, because we've had a multi-day severe weather threat, or not severe, we've had a multi-day severe weather event, I guess I should say, because this has already actually occurred. Well, it's still ongoing in the Northeast, which I guess we'll try and look at that as well. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And let's just go ahead and get into the video. So, on Saturday night, we saw 47 tornado reports. The majority of those being in central Iowa. We also saw one in kind of scattered out. We saw a few. I think it's hard to tell exactly where that is, but looks like we saw one kind of right around the Iowa-Illinois border, one in southern Wisconsin, and then over there in Indiana. Lots of wind reports as the storm mode kind of switched to mainly. Why is that so thin? Lots of wind reports on the kind of the eastern side of this, but on the western side of this, when the storms just got going, we saw lots of hail reports, even some large hail reports, kind of embedded with that storm that produced our long track EF4 tornado. We take a look at the damage assessment. I guess I don't really know what to call this, but you can see this is the track of our EF4 tornado right here. Started down by kind of right to the southwest of Winterset. I thought it might have started further southwest, but I guess not. Track right through Winterset, and I got rid of the F4. A few damage points with this. I don't think is there anything even written with these? No. But we saw that, and then I think the same storm also produced an EF2. I think two EF2s for to the northeast, I guess. So we saw that. And it even produced another tornado up in Benton County, which I don't think it's actually completely rated yet, but actual images with this. Oh, okay, that's cool. And we're probably gonna start using this a little bit more. I think this data thing is just starting to get used a little bit more. This is our damage point over by Davenport. I guess that's where we saw our other tornado report. We can see small barns or farm outbuildings sliding of a that's good. That's interesting. And then southern Wisconsin here. That's just thunderstorm wind. Okay. We saw I guess an EF1. We saw some damage points with that as well. Loss of roof material. It's EF0 according to this, and then broken glass and doors and windows EF1. So that's interesting. And over in Indiana, we had a report in Ohio. Okay, if we have a tornado in Ohio, that's interesting. Guess we did. That's weird. We also had several tornadoes down in southern Iowa. We had an EF2 and then an EF3. Also another EF2 further to the south. If we take a look at the total tornadoes that we had on March 5th here, we can see this is the main tornado. This was produced from our winter set supercell, kind of the one I mainly focused on in my stream. EF4, there was 6 deaths, and this is just preliminary, I guess, according to Wikipedia here. Which is like the best site I found, like this show you the data straight up, which is how I kind of like it. It's just easier to kind of read and show y'all, but 6 deaths. I feel really bad. I really did not expect to see what we did out of like the environment we had Saturday. I knew we would see something, but I didn't expect to see like 2 violent tornadoes. And we can see down in southern Iowa, south of Derby, to the east of I don't know how to say that. I'm not even gonna say it. We had 1 death as well. It's also preliminary, and somebody injured. 5 people injured as well with the not with the max, but with the Winterset tornado. We also had 4 EF2s and a few other EF1s. overall, just a very like widespread event. Then even into Ohio here, not Ohio, my bad. Even into Indiana, we had a you have zero. An empty silo was destroyed. Then you have zero in Ohio. I guess it's with. I guess it was associated with the like what we saw over in Ohio on this. So uh, that is that. Very bad. I mean, I did not expect to see this. I mean, I would say that the SPC nailed their 10% tour risk pretty much. Uh, I mean, they did better, much better than I could have done. So, and also all the National Weather Service offices that, played, played into these, like issuing warnings and stuff. They did a great job. Uh, and they did their best. Um, Well, let's go ahead and take a look at March 6th. So March 6th, we had an enhanced risk down in kind of this area here. We had 4 tornado reports, like a total 46 reports. I mean, a lot of wind reports. We had a wind report up there in Michigan as well. Uh, I wouldn't call this a bust at all. I mean, I'd say we had definitely some very strong storms in northern Arkansas there. We had one cell that had a really nice hook on it. But I mean, generally, it could have been worse, but I'm glad it wasn't worse. Really glad it wasn't worse because the environment was definitely there to support. I mean, more, uh, or the forecasted environment, I guess. The actual environment was, I mean, supportive. It just was. We just really didn't see as much as we could have, which is really good. Uh, But I mean, pretty much like the worst case scenario happened on Saturday. Uh, so yeah. Then today we currently have a line of storms located up in the northeast. We had a slight risk pretty much extending from like over this whole area, not like exactly that area, but kind of this area. There's still a slight risk up in the northeast, but southeast part of it, I got a pretty cool shelf cloud, or not shelf cloud. I just got a pretty cool shelf. We had a kind of a line of like a dying line that came through me in Athens, and got a nice shelf. I did a bike chase, first one of the season. I mean, it went pretty well, I'd say. I got some good photos. I'm pretty happy about the way that turned out, but no damage really. I know most of the airports in Georgia. Athens gusted up to 36. I think Atlanta Hartsfield gusted up to 37. Rome, I think it was 42 or 41 at the Rome airport. And then Macon, I think it was. I don't know. I think Macon was 36 as well. I don't know. Or well, it would be Middle Georgia, but it's in Macon, so. Uh, but yeah, it's that. Let's try and get radar scope here. Let's see. This hopefully won't freeze my computer. Radar scope is running slow for some reason. I don't understand. Yes, we have a line of severe thunderstorm warnings in the northeast here. We kind of have a line of storms, as we can see there, from Massachusetts down into even southern New Jersey. And then we have another severe warning down in Virginia associated with that storm. So, yeah, now I do want to go ahead and just talk about what we're going to be looking at for the future. So let's just take a look at the rest of the week. It's been a little bit since we've really kind of looked at looked at other stuff than just severe weather. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So tomorrow we have another storm system kind of get started across the southern U.S. here, with some rain, with some precipitation in the south, and then that moves into the kind of the some in the southeast. But we can see GFS indicates a burst of snow there in northern Virginia. Let's see what the Euro has, because they're never similar, they're never the same. Euro also has a good little bit of a burst of snow, maybe in northern Virginia, like areas of Maryland. So I'll have to see about that. That'd be interesting to see what areas can get. And then from this, like during the day Wednesday, we could see like a little bit of snow across, I guess, areas of the Northeast. I mean, nothing like significant, so we're not really gonna like focus on it at all. But this is our next storm system. This is Friday afternoon. I did not mean to take a sounding. This is Friday afternoon. We have a interesting setup here. It looks like we have some kind of a low right here. Definitely a trough back here. I mean, we definitely have maybe a snow falling in areas of the south, like Oklahoma, areas of Texas, maybe into Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana. Oh man, we can see we had that low at 998 millibars. This is Friday, kind of Friday night. Heavy snow, hell yeah, burst of heavy snow right in the backside areas like Memphis, like Western Kentucky, right there. Take a sounding there, just not for severe weather. You can see, I mean, right below freezing. I mean, definitely falls snow and probably accumulate, depending on how warm the temperatures are before this happened, how warm the ground is. But look at that. Like this is early Saturday morning now. We're getting up to like 4 a.m. It's definitely this is like a big deal storm system. We can see 989 millibar low in West Virginia there. Got a lot of wind on the back side of this, a lot of wind on the front side. Definitely going to have some severe weather threat across the southeast with that. Behind this, we're going to have extreme cold for this time. Or not extreme, because I don't want to sound like I'm like overhyping this or something, but we're going to have cold in the backside. We're going to have temperatures well below average for this time of year. Take a look at that in just a second, see just how far below average some areas could get. See heavy bursts of snow in areas like Columbus, Lexington, Kentucky, Nashville. I mean, now accumulations will probably be a little bit limited considering it is March, but look at that, 983 in the Northeast. Look at the wind across Georgia. I mean, close those lines are together. Northeast, definitely really windy as well. I mean, PA, Ohio. I mean, I can tell the mountains would be very windy right here. And then it rises in the Northeast. We get kind of a second low on the backside, 971 in New York right there. Just cranking that wind down across the east here with that snow on the backside. And mainly rain, but just, wow. This is going to be a very windy system. And we see like a quick burst of snow in the backside, 965. That wind in the Northeast is going to be like bad if the GFS verifies. We'll take a look at what the Euro has in just a second, but 957 when this moves out. And it goes to like a 949 right out of me. Gosh. I don't even like I don't trust that. I don't know why. I don't. Let's see what the Euro has. So we can see that like brief little winter event in the Northeast on Wednesday. A little bit of snow maybe across the south, a quick burst of snow in areas like Nashville, Lexington, Kentucky, Columbus, and into the Northeast here. We got that 992 millibar low. Definitely think we're going to see some kind of a severe weather event across the southeast on Friday and the Saturday morning maybe. 992 in Virginia there. This is hour 120. Let's take a look at forecast hour 120 in the GFS, it's not forecast hour. Let's take a look at the same time. So Saturday morning, let's see what the Euro has, or the GFS. So the Euro has it there. The GFS had it back over in PA. GFS a little further north. Euro further south. Not really with the snow, though. I wouldn't say the snow. GFS also has it a little bit of the low is about 5 millibars deeper. As it goes into the Northeast and the Euro, 980 on the coast of Maine there. Lots of heavy snow areas of the Northeast there, and the wind is cranking from like Florida all the way up into Canada. I mean, everywhere getting wind in the east. And on the GFS, though, a little further west as well, and it is deepened so quickly in the GFS in the Northeast. The Euro doesn't really have that though. The Euro has like the wind being bad, but only a 968, while the GFS had it at a 949. I mean, still a 968 is a very big deal, but there's a difference between a 968 and a 949. I'll say that. But either way, we're gonna be seeing likely a significant storm system this weekend. We're gonna be seeing wind for like everywhere in the east, uh, and even in, like, further west. So I mean, just very, very. This whole thing is just This is an interesting storm system. I'll say that. Like, this is interesting. On the back side of this, let's take a look at temperature anomalies. But we're not gonna really take a look at the actual temperatures today. We'll focus more on those in tomorrow's video, or not tomorrow. I'm say Thursday. Because today my actual schedule is supposed to be Sunday, Tuesday, this week. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, but I didn't upload yesterday because I got a new desk finally and I had to build it. But so yeah, I finally got a new desk, so now I have some more room. And it's just a lot nicer than my other desk because I was just using an older desk. It's pretty cool though, but finally got a new one. Yeah, look at this. These are temperatures Saturday afternoon below. I mean, look how far below average we are. 20 degrees below average, like everywhere in the kind of the south. I mean, 20 degrees below average in Atlanta. I mean, 15 in Chicago. 21, I think that's Galesburg, Illinois, right there. 29 in Springfield, Missouri. Northeast, the cold front hasn't came through, though, so still pretty above average in many areas. And after that comes through the cold seeps through there. But overall, I mean, this is just. Let's take a little sneak peek at temperatures, okay? Don't. This is more or less just for fun. I mean, Saturday afternoon. Yeah, I mean, we are in like around 40 in Atlanta. Probably I think it's Columbia, South Carolina, or about 50. Now keep in mind, I think these temperatures will likely be a few degrees higher in the southeast than what the GFS has. But also anywhere, this is just for fun. Like I said before, we have a warm nose in the high plains there. That's interesting. We can see, I mean, highs below freezing in many locations. And then, I mean, in the morning hours, hard freeze in North Georgia, a good portion of Alabama, Mississippi, freeze all the way down to North Florida. And, I mean, that wind is cranking in the Northeast. The wind chills are going to be, like, bad. I mean, it's going to be freezing. So pretty much the summary of this, like the rest of this week, is that we're gonna be seeing a big storm system this weekend. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna be seeing a lot of wind in the east. Some areas could get a lot of snow, and some areas will likely get severe weather. I'd say mainly in the south into the southeast. Generally, the area I'm gonna outline, I haven't really done like a thick analysis. It's kind of that area, but maybe a little further south and east, depending on this. But we'll go back. We'll look at that a little bit tomorrow, and I'll also maybe make a little forecast for it. But a lot of wind in the east this weekend with this storm system. Definitely. Yeah. Either way, we're going to be getting a very, very deep low into the northeast with a lot of wind in the backside. But thank you for watching. I hope y'all all have a great day tomorrow, and I'll be back tomorrow. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.